BRP Miguel Malvar FFG-06 is a frigate of the Philippine Navy that carries the name of General Miguel Malvar, one of the most respected heroes of the Philippine Revolution. General Malvar was known for his courage and leadership during the struggle against both Spanish colonial forces and the American occupation. By naming the vessel after him, the Philippine Navy ensured that his spirit of resilience and sacrifice continues to inspire every Filipino sailor serving aboard the ship. The vessel is one of the most enduring symbols of the Navy's dedication to protecting the nation's maritime domain despite limited resources and challenging security threats. The ship belongs to the Malvar class of frigates, which are former U.S. Navy vessels transferred to the Philippines during the post-World War II and Cold War period. These ships were part of the United States military assistance programs designed to strengthen the defenses of allied nations. Originally built as part of the U.S. Navy's fleet, they were designed for anti-submarine warfare and convoy escort duties. When they were handed over to the Philippines, they were refitted and reclassified to suit the requirements of the Philippine Navy, particularly for coastal defense, maritime patrol, and sovereignty missions. BRP Miguel Malvar FFG-06 was acquired as part of the continuing effort to expand and modernize the Philippine Navy during a time when the country faced multiple maritime challenges. It was commissioned to strengthen the Navy's capability to patrol the archipelagic waters of the Philippines, deter smuggling and piracy, and secure vital sea lanes. At the time of her induction, the ship significantly boosted the Navy's surface warfare capability, serving as one of the larger and more capable assets in the fleet. In terms of physical design, BRP Miguel Malvar is built with the sturdy hull of a World War II-era combat vessel. Its displacement and size allow it to endure long patrol missions, even in rough seas. The frigate is armed with naval guns, including a primary deck gun, along with smaller caliber secondary weapons for close-range defense. Though not as advanced as modern missile-equipped warships, these weapons give the ship the ability to engage small surface targets, provide fire support during coastal operations, and deter hostile vessels that may enter Philippine waters unlawfully. The ship is also equipped with radar, sonar, and communication systems that, while dated compared to cutting-edge naval technologies, continue to function effectively for basic maritime security missions. These systems enable the crew to monitor surrounding waters, detect the presence of other vessels, and maintain coordination with allied ships during joint exercises. Over the years, the Philippine Navy has made modest upgrades to the communication and navigation systems of BRP Miguel Malvar, ensuring that it remains operational and relevant to the country's defense needs. One of the key roles of BRP Miguel Malvar has been maritime patrol and territorial defense. The Philippines is an archipelagic nation with more than 7,600 islands and one of the largest maritime zones in the world. Protecting this vast expanse of water requires constant patrols and presence at sea. BRP Miguel Malvar has been deployed in various maritime zones, including contested waters in the West Philippine Sea. Its presence in these areas asserts Philippine sovereignty and reminds both allies and potential adversaries that the nation is committed to defending its maritime domain. Beyond defense and sovereignty missions, BRP Miguel Malvar has also been used for humanitarian assistance and disaster response. The Philippines is prone to natural disasters such as typhoons, earthquakes, and volcanic eruptions. During such crises, naval ships like BRP Miguel Malvar play a vital role in delivering relief goods, transporting medical teams, and evacuating affected populations. Its sturdy design and capacity for carrying supplies make it a reliable platform for these critical non-combat missions. The frigate has also actively participated in international and regional naval exercises. These exercises strengthen ties between the Philippines and its allies while also improving the skills of its crew. BRP Miguel Malvar has joined exercises such as joint patrols with the United States Navy and participation in multilateral activities with regional navies in Southeast Asia. Such involvement highlights the Philippines' commitment to collective security and its role in promoting stability in the Asia-Pacific region. While BRP Miguel Malvar remains a valuable asset, it also represents the challenge of modernization for the Philippine Navy. The ship, being several decades old, faces limitations in terms of speed, firepower, and survivability against modern naval threats such as submarines, aircraft, and missile-equipped warships. Despite these limitations, the ship has continued to serve reliably, demonstrating the ingenuity and dedication of Filipino sailors who maintain and operate it effectively. The symbolic value of the ship should not be overlooked. It carries the name of a national hero, which instills pride and a sense of duty among its crew. For the Philippine Navy, every deployment of BRP Miguel Malvar is not just a mission but also a tribute to the sacrifices made by General Malvar in the nation's fight for independence. This symbolic dimension strengthens morale and reinforces the historical link between the armed forces and the nation's revolutionary past. As part of the Malvar class, BRP Miguel Malvar shares similarities with her sister ships that were also acquired from the United States. Together, these frigates formed the backbone of the Philippine Navy's surface combatant fleet for many years. Their collective contribution has been immense in safeguarding the country's maritime interests, especially during periods when newer vessels were not yet available. For decades, ships like BRP Miguel Malvar ensured that the Navy could continue its essential missions despite limited resources. Throughout its service life, BRP Miguel Malvar has undergone periodic maintenance, refits, and upgrades to prolong its operational usefulness. The Philippine Navy's shipyard facilities and naval engineers have played a crucial role in keeping the frigate seaworthy. This highlights the resourcefulness of the Navy in maximizing the lifespan of its assets, making the most out of limited defense budgets. While modern frigates are now being introduced into the fleet, the continued service of BRP Miguel Malvar stands as a testament to the effectiveness of careful maintenance and adaptation. The strategic role of BRP Miguel Malvar has also evolved over time. Initially acquired for coastal defense and anti-submarine duties, the frigate has since been used more for presence operations and patrol duties. As regional maritime disputes have intensified, particularly in the South China Sea, its role as a visible guardian of Philippine waters has grown in importance. The ship's mere presence in contested areas acts as a deterrent and signals to other nations that the Philippines is actively defending its maritime rights. The story of BRP Miguel Malvar also highlights the broader narrative of the Philippine Navy's journey toward modernization. While the Navy has now begun acquiring more advanced warships such as modern missile frigates from South Korea, the contributions of older ships like BRP Miguel Malvar cannot be forgotten. They filled the critical gap during decades of limited naval funding, allowing the Philippines to maintain at least a basic level of maritime defense until modern assets arrived. In conclusion, BRP Miguel Malvar FFG-06 is far more than just a naval vessel. It is a floating tribute to a national hero, a guardian of the archipelago's waters, a platform for humanitarian aid, and a symbol of resilience in the face of limited resources. For decades, it has carried the Philippine flag proudly across the seas, participating in defense, diplomacy, and disaster response. Its long service life tells the story of a Navy that has persevered against challenges and a nation that continues to honor its history while preparing for the future. As the Philippine Navy advances into a new era with modern ships, BRP Miguel Malvar will always be remembered as a cornerstone of its legacy at sea.